Hello. So today is your ninth session of brand project. So we will develop for winter fashion illustrations. So what I'm going to show you today is using actually Photoshop to do the body drawing. So I hand draw my body croquis. Then I use Illustrator to actually trace all the drawings. But I wanted to use Photoshop to color the body because as it has the some brushes like oceans. So I opened my file here and I will pick my skin color from the color picker. So I just click this and then I will pick my skin color. Then there's a brush tool here. So once you click your brush tool, you have the option of the brush tool on top of your screen here. So I will actually decide my brush size like this. And then this is actually brush type. So you can kind of decide. My opacity is too low. So I will show you how to use the brush opacity to do the coloring. So this is kind of preset of the your brushes. I'm not really going to use a lot of fancy brushes. Yeah, so I think mine is about 90 pixel. And then hardness is about 80. Okay. And then actually before I start the drawing, I wanted to use the my magic wand tool, or you can use actually quick selection tool to select the inside the body, because I just wanted to color inside the body, not the outside, So if you hold your shift key, you can select more than one area. So if you hold your shift key, you can add the selection. So I only selected the face, body, and then legs, okay? Okay, so I'm going to color, and then I may reduce the opacity a little bit, so my color is not that strong. So I'm going to try my right side is darker. And then my left side is lighter, okay? Since you are using opacity, if you color more than once, that part got darker. So I'm going to actually change a little bit darker this time. And I also gonna to increase the opacity a little bit. And then I will change my brush size. Actually, it should be smaller. Maybe not this much small. Okay. Then I will use my brush tool to color shadow. Control minus to make it smaller. Oops. And then we'll make brush a little bit even smaller. So actually, if you have a Wacom tablet, it will make your job much easier. Since I'm using mouse, my, brush touch is a little bit tough, but it gives you actually more looks of your hand drawing if you color, this way. And then I may do just one more time. To do so a little bit even darker, and then even lighter. And then I may reduce the flow so I can have more control. Okay. Okay, so I think I have my body's coloring done, and then I will do my hair. So, you can use actually paint bucket to start. So I will actually use maybe here, and then make it darker. Here, and then maybe different color here. Oops, it looks same. Here. And then I will use my brush tool to actually do some, I will use my magic wand tool to select the hair only, so I don't color any other parts. And actually under the brush tool, there are more brushes options available in terms of the brush shape. So if you want to, you can kind of explore the options. And then I will make darker color, and then I will reduce the And then, do you remember at the beginning of the semester when we tried Photoshop to do your illustrations? we learn how to use Dutch tool and burn tool. So you can use Dutch tool to the highlights and then shadow like this, and then burn tool to shadow, make it darker. So you may do that for skin too with shift key. Actually, I will not use magic wand tool at this time because my body has a lot of color already. The magic wand tool will not really work, but I can give a little bit of the dark shadow with my burn tool. Oops. Okay. And then I may touch up my lipstick. Shift key. And then with brush tool, I may color. My lipstick. And then Control T as a minus. Okay, so once you have your body drawing, actually with layer option, I'm going to move this one to the Illustrator and then put my close on from the flat drawings. Okay, so we're gonna move these drawings to the Illustrator where I have my flat drawings. So grab with the move tool and then in Illustrator, I may do this way. Okay. And then as you see, my drawings are much bigger. So I will hold my shift key and then we'll make it a little bit bigger. And then, oh, I think this is about to be. Okay, then we'll put the clothes on. I may need to adjustment here as my first outfit. And then my second outfit. Yes, I may do the same thing for arms. Then elongate. And then we change. And you might add the layers only for the clothing part, actually. So I'm going to remove this. Okay. And then I added a new layer. And then actually after I grab this, Control C, Control V. Okay. And then I put the toggle lock here, so I won't touch anything, but I will delete this one here. And then after I move this here, and then I on here. Oops. I put the toggle lock. I will remove this, and then I put this one here, and then I put the toggle lock for the second layer, so I can select without touching my baseline. Okay, so my body drawings are on the second layer, but my garment drawing for illustration is on the layer 3. As my pose is not straight, it's curved. So actually I'm actually moving one at a time to draw my illustrations like this. Actually, because my pose is not so straight, I have angle on the waist and then shoulder, and then it's a little more elongated. I copy and paste one at a time for each section. So, but it must save my time than drawing all over again. So I'm going to copy this one and then paste this one, and then maybe adjust here. But again, it is much. Oh, this one should be up. Orange. And then this one. Orange. Yes, like that. And then I will add some button. And then probably I will use this whole waist belt to draw. Okay, so I moved all the object, the drawing to the illustrations body. So you will need to do that for your top and bottom as well. And as you see today, you can use illustrations and then use Photoshop to brush tool in Photoshop to paint your bodies, and then move your flat drawing to dress your illustrations. So after this, you will need to complete your line sheet. That is, you need to combine your illustration and flat drawing, but you can do that after, you turn in these drawings, and then during your portfolio completion week, you can complete your line sheet. Okay?